What's up, you guys? I'm Charmx. This is kind of like a little bit of an update video. I haven't actually made an update video in a long time. Yeah, so this is gonna be a little update video just talking about things that are going on. And if you cannot tell by the title, basically my parents, I was talking to them a couple days ago, or maybe it was yesterday, I don't remember, but they were mentioning that, you know, they're probably gonna end up kicking me out next year. So yeah. Now, the reason why they're kicking me out is because my brother's getting married, and, you know, he's gonna be moving out, and it's just gonna be me here. And, you know, I'm old enough to the point where my parents are like, oh, you've gotta go, and you have to learn what it's like to live on your own. And so they're gonna probably end up kicking me out, I think sometime next year. You know, that's gonna be a fun time. Next year's gonna be a really rough year. If you guys weren't aware, I actually planned to move out this year, or I did originally, because I made 2 Android games, and my goal was to, you know, make enough money off of them that I could support myself. But if you guys have followed along, you would know that I only made 15 cents off of only one of the games. And I never actually even got that money because I need like a $20 amount to get paid out. So I made nothing off of the 2 games, which I spent, you know, good 1,200 hours on. So at the moment, I am no longer making Android games. I've decided to instead start building computer games, because at least then I can put it on Steam and, you know, I'll be able to make, hopefully, some kind of money off of that. But yeah, my goal is to get that done and out before I get kicked out. So hopefully that'll help support me. I don't know. I really, like, I had a friend over yesterday and I was telling him that, you know, all I really see is darkness coming for my future. And I know that sounds really grim, but just knowing my mental state and what, like, sometimes I get really into like a dark place mentally, and if I'm alone in my own apartment, I'm afraid that could go really far, or a lot further than it has gone before, especially living here with my parents. So yeah, I don't know, it does not look good for my future, at least what I can see now. Who knows what the future actually holds, but I'm more or less terrified to move out now. And although, you know I was originally planning to move out this year, that was when I had hopes of my games being somewhat successful. Now, after making games, you know, spending 1,000+ hours working on them, it's a testament to show that, you know, you can put a lot of hard work into something, but you're not always guaranteed to be successful. Frig me. I really hope my computer games are more successful. I mentioned this before, and I know some of you were like, oh, don't ruin my hopes of building an Android game. I can tell you right now, and I hope this doesn't ruin your dreams, if you are going to build an Android game, you have to put advertising behind it. You have to put a ton of advertising behind it, and not just like commenting on YouTube or Twitter, oh, check out my game. You have to put like money, tons of money behind it to get people to find it, because the Android app market is so saturated. There are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of games, and to get someone to freaking play your game is very hard, let alone if you have microtransactions, to get someone to actually buy something in your game is next to impossible. And like personally, I didn't have microtransactions because the tax is insane regarding how it works. Basically, you have to register a tax to be a tax something, I don't know the word, but you have to register in like every single state. So, you know, you're gonna be, it's ridiculous. Even if you make money, you're gonna be paying your accountants out the rear end to do all your taxes for you, because it won't make any sense. I definitely recommend you go with the PC route or the computer route if you're gonna make games, because at least then, you know, if you put your game on Steam will actually handle all the tax crap for the most part, so it's a lot easier that way. There's a little hint for you, but it's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm so totally off track. Yeah, I think that's basically the major updates, that, you know, my parents are probably gonna be kicking me out sometime next year. I'm currently working on a PC game. Hopefully it's gonna be successful. I've been working on AI for the last good 2 months. It's absolutely ridiculous. I never realized how hard AI is, and now that I'm in the midst of it, I've almost actually done it, but it's been such a freaking pain in the butt. And it's the most important part of the game. If you don't get the AI, if you don't get the main function of the enemy working properly, you don't have a fun game. So I've been spending a lot of time on it, but it's almost done. But yeah, so that is a little update to let you know what's going on. But anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up if you're new, and subscribe to join the family. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Boop.